Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to our elders that rule well, honors to you brothers that are pushing out this truth all over the world. All right, so we're going to get into this news clip right here. This was 2 days ago, CBN News. The title says, new report, U.S. unprepared for devastating future war with Russia. All right, and I think that's it for the title. Yeah, Russia or China, all right, because those are the two major players, all right. And you see with China is still going back and forth with America over Taiwan, all right, and they're pretty much wanting to do to Taiwan what Russia is doing with Ukraine, all right. And, you know, America is in the way of it, of both, okay. So you can see where this place is heading, man, all right. America is not going to win a war, you know, fighting China and Russia. I don't care how many allies they have. Like the scripture says, you know, they're going to turn on them. All right. So we're in very dangerous times. You know, brothers have to be prepared. That's something I go into all the time through the Spirit, is being prepared. All right. The prophets were prepared. The Lord showed them visions of what's to come, and they moved accordingly. So I have some scriptures that we're going to bring out as well. But I'm going to play this video, then I'll pause it and pull out some scriptures. But again, the key is preparedness. All right. And like it says in this title, most of Americans are unprepared. You don't know what the hell is going on. You don't want to know what's going on. You want to exist in a bubble, all right, and just stay ignorant until it's too late. All right. When they make these zombie movies, that's you. That's on that movie, man. You know, running around foaming at the mouth, you know, eating everything in sight, okay? Because you're unprepared and you didn't take action when you were able to. All right? So let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll pull out some more scriptures.
The heads of the Commission on the National Defense Strategy told the Senate Armed Services Committee that the United States is nowhere near prepared for the dangerous multi-threat environment it's facing.
The public has no idea how great the threats are.
Commission Chairman Representative...
I just wanted to stop it right there real quick. So like she said the public has no idea how great these threats are. All right, so let's pull out a scripture real quick, man. You know, because again, man, our people are truly destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. Let's go ahead and start off with that. All right, you don't want to know anything. All right, you damn sure don't want to know it from your brethren, which the Lord said he would raise up a prophet among your brethren. All right, but you wouldn't know that because you don't read the scripts or listen to them. Hosea 4. Let's see. Hosea 4 and you know what? Let me so I could go up a little bit. Let's see. You know, I'll just go to 6. Okay, so my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The lack of knowledge of what? The truth, the scriptures, which is the truth. All right? So the lack of knowing these scriptures, man, is going to turn your world upside down. And that's pretty much what we're seeing when we look at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but which are the children of Israel. All right? You don't have any direction. Therefore, you will be led astray like you are now. All right, so again, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. And how do you reject knowledge? By not listening to the prophets. All right, we've been out there on the highways. All right, the Lord is pulling us off the highways, man. All right, that's the times that we are in right now. You know, we're not going to be out there forever. All right, so the Lord has it where it's like that, man. So, you know, again, you should have been listening to this truth while it was out, while it was hot. All right, because pretty much, man, the prophecies are rolling out. You know, Donald Trump, all right, which we believe that he's going to be the next president. All right, like the scripture says, the last Trump. Okay. You know, what did he say? He said that he's going to grant full immunity, all right, to these police officers, man. All right, to shoot you niggas down in the streets like they're doing now, but get away with it. All right, let me look this up real quick. Hold on. I got my other phone right here in my hand. You know, let's go to hold on. Let's type this up real quick. Yeah, man, these are important things to know. You know, we are definitely coming into Jacob's trouble, man. If Trump gets into office, all right, which again, through the spirit, we see that. I see that. So immunity, exemption from service or obligation. Damn. All right. So Trump is going to give them exemption from service. All right. Who the hell are they serving? They're serving the state revenue. They're revenue cops, man. All right. They gather revenue for the state. You know, they're not there to protect you, man. Why the fuck do you call on these police officers, man? Especially the so-called black woman, man. All right. You are a fucking cop caller. Okay. Here it is. What happened to Sonia Macy, which, you know, again, there's a conspiracy around that. All right. But we know things like that happen. Okay. Even if that was fake. All right. We know that, you know, there's been incidents where that has actually taken place. I mean, you call the cops and, you know, and they end up blowing your ass away. Okay. So again, you still got, you know, so-called black woman calling on the cops, man. All right. I was watching a clip of a woman arguing with another woman. Well, with the Judite woman, she was arguing with Esau. She was touching her car and opening her car and all that. And the whole time she just saying, oh, I'm going to call the cops. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Why would you call the cops, man, seeing what's going on? Why would you call the devil for? All right. So again, you're going to learn. You're going to learn the hard way, man. So again, so exemption from service or obligation. So they don't have an obligation to protect you. All right. Again, they're serving the state. They're serving the government. It says privilege, immunity from attack, invulnerability. Let's see. Exemption from performing public service or charge privileges. Look at that, man. You know, let me screenshot this, because this is definitely a video for another time through the Spirit, Lord willing. All right. Look at that. Exemption from performing public service or charge privilege. Damn. Exempt free. Yeah, so you get the point. All right. So again, Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, Yahweh, right? I will also forget thy children, man. You see that? So the Lord is saying, listen, you've forgotten my law. You know, you're not interested in it. Okay, you don't want to hear it. You damn sure don't want to hear it from your own brethren. You need Esau to confirm it. All right, so the Lord said, I'm going to forget you and your children, man. And that's what the Lord has been doing. It's going to get even worse. It's going to get even worse, man. Let's go to another scripture real quick. Always pull this out, man. I always pull this out. Isaiah 33:6. All right. And wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, man. So we're going to be stable. All right. We're going to be stable in these times, the times that we are in right now, the times that we're coming into. Let's look this word up real quick. Let's look up stability. All right, of persons or character, firmness or resolve, mental equilibrium, steadfastness. You see that? So that's how that's the mindset that we have right now. That's the mindset you need. All right, coming into the times that we are in, man, which are dangerous times, perilous times, like the scripture says. Firmness, solidity, stability, durability. Okay, you see that? So that's what we are right now, man. All right, the ones that have been blessed with this truth. Okay, again, a standing fast, firmness. Okay, so it says, be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. That's what we're searching for, right? The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So that's our treasure. All right, is the fear of the Lord, man. Okay, so let's go back to this video and I'll pull out some more scriptures. Again, the point is that, you know, you people, you Americans, again, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, you are unprepared. You don't know what the hell is going on. All right, you don't have any provisions put away. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna say this too, even for brothers in the truth, man. You know, a lot of you think that, you preparing for what's to come, that shows like some type of lack of faith. See, and I can speak on this because I heard it before out of brother's mouth, man. All right, that doesn't mean that you don't have any faith. The fact that you're preparing, you should be more prepared than any fucking body, man. All right, you're doing yourself a disservice, and the Lord is looking at you like something is wrong with you, man. Okay, we have the blueprint to what's going on in society, what's to come. All right, how this thing is going to end. Okay, and you're sitting here, all right, with as much provisions as a person who don't know what the hell is going on, man. That's a damn shame. All right, so we should be well prepared, like the scripture says, man, to be pilgrims upon the earth. Brothers should be looking into van life, RV life. All right, you should be getting yourself together like that, man, to be on the move. All right, we understand that, we're going to be off the grid. All right, we're not going to participate in society. Okay, once the mark of the beast, the RFID chip is implemented and mandatory. Okay, you're going to flee to the mountains. You're going to flee. How are you going to do that, man? So again, you should be investing in these vehicles. All right, so you can get the fuck away, so you can get off the grid. Have you a tent too, because who's to say that you're going to always be in that vehicle, man? You might have to literally just flee on foot. All right, backpack, tent, and literally go live in the damn mountains, man. So this is the reality, all right, that you need to consider, man. Okay, so let's go back to this video.
Jane Harman and Vice Chair Ambassador Eric Edelman issued a dire warning to the committee Tuesday.
The homeland, if there's a conflict, is not going to be a sanctuary anymore, and the first attacks will likely be in the cyber domain, and they will be incredibly disabling.
The public is essentially clueless about the massive cyber.
I like what this lady is saying, man. Jane Harman. She's saying that the public is essentially clueless. All right, and that's such a profound statement, man, because that's exactly, what's going on. That's what, we see. Again, the men that are in this truth, the ones that are measuring the times diligently, we're seeing that more and more. All right, more and more, man. You people are clueless, man. Jake doesn't even consider. All right, you don't consider what the hell is going on, man, and that's going to be your ass, man. All right, because that time is coming when you're not going to be able to prepare. Okay, you're not going to be able to go online and buy all these items that you need, your generators, your flashlights, all your supplies and all that, your grain, from the stores and shit like that, man. You're not going to be able to get all that. Okay, so again, you're going to turn into a zombie. You're going to turn into a thief. All right, the motherfuckers that you look down upon, you see Jake robbing, these stores and, running out and looting and all that. Guess what? You're going to turn into a looter. See, that's another video title right there, man. You're going to turn into a looter if you're unprepared. All right, and you're gonna look back, and you're gonna feel fucked up, man. All right, you're gonna feel messed up that you heard this information, but you didn't do nothing. You didn't act on it. All right, let's keep playing.
Attacks that could be launched any day by our adversaries, not just nation states, but rogue actors as well.
The report warns a cyber war with China or Russia would be devastating. America's critical infrastructure would come under attack, possibly cutting off power, water, transportation.
Woo! You see that? Cutting off power, water, transportation. How about that, man? All the how can I say it? All the authority that the president has over the American people, man, if they declare martial law, that's what they would do. Turn off the power, immobility, every goddamn thing, man. All right, bring your life to a halt. Let's get some more scriptures real quick before we finish out that video. I got some scriptures lined up right here. So Proverbs 27:12, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right, so we're the prudent men. Okay, let's look up this word prudent. We're paying attention to the scriptures, man. We're measuring the times. All right, so we're prudent, and we foreseeth the evil. And how are we hiding ourselves, man? Through these scriptures, man. All right, we're hiding ourselves through the scriptures. Okay, and ultimately the Lord is hiding us, man. All right, but the simple are going to pass on and be punished. You're going to get punished, man, for being simple. Let's look at this word, prudent. Okay, I was looking at online animal. Yeah, here it is. That was the blue letter. All right, so prudent, wise, discerning, judicious. So see that, so wise and discerning. So we're discerning the times that we are in. Again, we're measuring the times, going back to 2nd Ezra 9:1. All right, it says knowing, skilled, circumspect. You got to be circumspect. You know, you looking all around. All right, it says rarely in literal sense, foreseeing. So you're supposed to be foreseeing. You're supposed to, as a man, you're supposed to see events turning around you. You're supposed to see, all right, ahead and prepare accordingly for those events that are coming. All right, especially if you have a family, man. All right, let's look at this word, circumspect. All right, cautious, wary, literally looking about on all sides. All right, let me screenshot that. All right, so you have to be looking about on all sides, man. You have to be looking at everything. There's a lot of false information out there. You know, that's why we stick to alternative news stations, but even that sometimes too could be false. You know, I get a lot of my news from TikTok. You know, I'm subscribed to a lot of different channels on TikTok, so I'm updated that way as well. You know, also YouTube with, you know, different alternative news stations. You know, even with other brothers as well. You're right. So there's all types of ways, man, all right, to stay informed and to be circumspect on all sides. All right. It says, look around, take heed round about. Again, circumspect. Okay. So a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Check this out. Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, what did Noah do? Moved with fear, prepared an ark. So he moved with fear, and he also prepared an ark, man. So he was building an ark physically, man. You see that as he was condemning the world when he wasn't building the ark. You see that? So Noah was prepared. He was building, all right, and he moved with fear, okay, to the saving of his house, and he did it to save his household, man. All right, so he wasn't playing around. You know, he didn't look at it as a lack of faith. The fact that he's building, and because you gotta look at it like this, man. Inside that ark, Noah had all types of provisions. He had to wood shop, everything to make repairs. You know, food, grain, all that for him and his family sustain. There wasn't eating the animals, man. All right, they had food for the animals. They had advanced technology and how they would get rid of the waste. All right, it wasn't just a wooden boat floating down the goddamn ocean, man. All right, you know that thing had the most advanced technology at that time. All right, so Noah prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Let's keep playing.
Financial systems and shutting down the supply chain. The report states major war would affect the life of every American in ways we can only begin to imagine. The report echoes a warning FBI Director Christopher Wray gave Congress.
China's hackers are positioning on American infrastructure in preparation to wreak havoc and cause real-world harm to American citizens and communities if and when China decides the time has come to strike.
One of the things we might anticipate, for example, is if China decides to annex Taiwan or whatever euphemism they might use, they might engage in a major cyber attack here first, for which we are underprepared.
The commission found the U.S. defense sector lacking in almost every area, including integrated weapons technology, platforms, and software. With recruitment levels for all branches lagging, America needs a larger fighting force, and the hearing discussed lowering physical standards for recruits and even instituting a draft.
We found that the joint force is at the breaking point of maintaining ready.
You see that, man? They're even going to institute a draft, you know, and you had you know, and they're getting these sellout celebrities, you know, The Rock. They paid him like $11 million to do some type of recruitment, which didn't go well. Now they're trying to sue him for $6 million. All right, so again, they're going to do this draft, which is a good thing, man, because a lot of you young people, man, you need to go in the damn military. What the hell are you doing? All right, you're not doing anything with your life. Okay, hey, the government's gonna snatch you up and put you in and put an old musket in your hand, man, and put you on the front lines. All right, because your whole life, all right, has been party and bullshit. You don't have a plan for your life. Guess what? The government does. All right, you damn sure ain't listening to the prophets. We've been blowing the horn. All right, we've been telling you these things for years now, man. Now we're at that time again where the prophets are slowly disappearing from the streets, man, through the spirit. And that's all prophecy. All right, that's all prophecy, man. The Lord is not going to pull us off the streets all at the same time. All right. So again, the prophets are disappearing from the street corners, man, because we are in those times. All right, let's finish it out. And that's all I'm gonna say right there. There's nothing else more to say. Again, if you're in this truth, you better be prepared, man. You better get as much supplies as you possibly can. All right. There's no such thing as having too much, man, because you can always use the extra and barter, or you run across brothers, but you can help a brother out as well. You see that? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video out. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wadash, man. Until the next video, Shalom.
Today, adding more burden without adding resources to rebuild readiness will cause it to break.
And with so many cyber threats, the commission also said the Pentagon must find a way to somehow lure the best and brightest computer minds away from Silicon Valley and into national service. Dale Hurd, CBN News.